So this is the last step. I think I'm going to be taking on the car. So working on putting in interior carpet. I got a kit from John Skinner over in the UK. This is the nylon blend, not the wool. Didn't spring for the wool because the car is a driver, not a show car. But so here's some of it installed. Obviously the cover for the handbrake, front cover for the transmission tunnel, and then the rear deck here. A little bit about how I did this. Rather than trying to glue it or figure some other way out, I just used Velcro strips. You can see here. I just glued these on here with some spray adhesive. So I just use a little Gorilla Glue. And the strips on my panel, I'll show you, run this direction. So I put some ones that run perpendicular, so you're not trying to exactly match this up. But that should hold to the transmission tunnel just fine. This one's done the same way, and it's not going anywhere. The nylon kit is pretty decent. It'll give you a okay view of that. But it feels good. Definitely a lot nicer than the stuff that came out of here. So this is nasty. That's gross. So there's the transmission cover. That's the heel pad that goes on the driver's side. These are the other formats that go in there. So pretty nice. And these will just clip in with the clips. The clips and everything come with it that you need to put on there to hold it in on the tabs. So not a very difficult job. Did have to do a little bit of trimming, but that's probably to be expected. I'm sure none of these cars are exactly the same. Once I get the floor mats in, we'll do a final overview, but so far it looks way better. So moving along here, so I got the passenger side done. I would suggest you keep your old carpet as a template for your cutouts, for your bolts and stuff. That's what I did here, because this is where the seat rails go. And then this is the actual passenger carpet. The kit comes with these clips, or sorry, the buttons on here that go into the rivets that are in the floor already. So that's actually pretty easy to do. You just have to line these up. You can pull it up and see them, and then you just push these through and hammer them in. Pretty simple process so far. Takes a little bit of time, but it's going good. Here's what I did for carpet padding. So rather than use jute, just because it makes a big mess, this is actually just a piece of Mohawk carpet pad I got off Amazon, 1/4 inch thick. So that's what I went with on this. I think it'll be fine for this application. It won't make a ton of dust like jute eventually does. So we'll get working on the driver's side, and then we'll get the seat rails, put it in the seats back, and then the center console there, and then the interior will be done. Okay, there's a job done. So seats are back in, everything's put back together. Here's a little tie downs, or the buttons for each carpet. You can see the two up there for the top. Same on the driver's side. I just need to put the speaker panels back in, but there's obviously no radio in this car right now. So all in all, I think it looks really good. It came out really well. Again, this was the John Skinner kit. That was a nylon. Let me show you something on the driver's side I did to hopefully avoid the gas pedal sticking. So on the driver's side, what I did was I made a little cutout back here. That bolt is a stop for the gas pedal. So I just made a small cutout so that doesn't somehow inadvertently hang up on there and you get a stuck throttle. I've seen people work around it and put the carpet over it, but personally that made me a little bit nervous. So I made those little cutouts. I still just need to put the side panels on over here, but once I get those in, it's done. So anyways, thanks for watching. This was a short video. Pretty easy process. There is some trimming involved. Getting these little buttons installed on here. But that's really about it. Seat pad and getting your holes for the seat bolts for the sliders cut out. But other than that, it went really well, and it looks 100 times better than it was before. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.